Tell me a little bit about what made you go down the path to pick some of these songs out, these older songs.
Well, first of all, the songs that I chose are very modern, and I think it's you refer back to something like, where, for instance, Moonglow, where I feel it's a rainy day or whatever, or the roller rink at Coney Island, whatever's in my head. I think cinematically, so I'm always thinking of a film, not necessarily referencing a specific film, but I have a story or a visual in mind always. So I realize that I have to improvise, and the songs that were written by Irving Berlin, Cole Porter, George Gershwin, Harold Arlen, were all recorded by Ornette Coleman or Miles Davis to Louis Armstrong, to Dean Martin, Nat Cole, and I still think that like something like that was like Irving Berlin to me is the most modern, because it's like, there may be trouble ahead, so while there's music and moonlight and love and romance. I mean, it's like those lyrics, I don't apologize for those anymore, because in all the chaos that's going on, we need a little love and romance. Let's face the music and dance. It's very sort of, it's political, but it's not. It's just, but it's quite a statement. And when those songs were written, like Blue Skies, it's still, it's like Spinal Tap. It's in the sad key. You can reinvent these songs. Like for instance, like the song "How Deep Is the Ocean." How much do I love you? I'll tell you no lie. How deep is the ocean? So you can interpret it like a jazz interpretation of it, or you can take it and how much do I love you? I'll tell you no lie. How deep is the ocean? How high is the sky? How many times in a day do I think of you? And you can go sort of, but Alan Toussaint, Donny Hathaway, and Leon Russell all somehow fit in there. And so these are songs that Charlie Parker made songs that were, that Scrabble from the Apple and Ornithology, that were written over top of jazz standards into new jazz songs. So I just feel like these songs are a great canvas for me.
But what about what like when you're painting on that canvas? By the way, the music you're hearing right now, if you couldn't tell, is beautiful and being played live in our studio by Diana Krall. When it comes time to put some paint on that canvas, when you have Ornette Coleman, when you have Miles Davis, when you have Charlie Parker, when you have these voices in your head, Leon Russell, as you said, but the time comes to take these songs, which by virtue that you mentioned all those people, these songs have been done a lot. There's no shortage of versions of Blue Skies for sure. When it comes to paint your canvas on top of Blue Skies, what happens then? What goes through your brain?
Blue skies smiling at me. I can just change it into a waltz.
But it sounds you're making it
it's
melancholy.
Creative. I guess my point is that it's creative.
Yeah.
It's my creative voice is through jazz standards, whether they were written years ago, and to make them modern, because the story is modern. The way they were interpreted was in a very modern way. Or you can just choose, like we were talking about, I'm Confessing. That was like what was funny about making this recording, or not funny, but la-di-da. What was
peculiar?
Really,
yeah, I get it.
What was really tough, and I had to trust that I could do, something that was a bossa nova. It's like, you're coming off this sort of. And then in the sequence, it was like. It was like I said to I said to Tommy the Puma, there's my vaudeville walk-on music. You can just loop. It's like from, Annie Hall. I was like, place looks wonderful from here. So how is that going to work with that? You make it work.
But are you sitting down with the brain completely uncluttered going, okay, I know Blue Sky's like the back of my hand. I know I'm confessing.
Well,
I've heard these songs. I've heard these songs before. I'm just going to see what comes out. Or,
Exactly.
or do you go in with, okay, I'm going to make this version of that song?
No plans.
No plans.
Just like today. I got a piano there. Can we do an interview at a piano, please? Thank you.
I'm all about it.
And ideas that come to me while I'm sitting here, I think, I think of Joni Mitchell, or other things that I could do. I'm always moving forward, and you just have to put your hands on the keys and see where they take you.